So, week 12 wrap up. We had an exciting week. We learned about remote users. Woohoo! Remote users are something that's happening. It is a growing thing that we as IT professionals, we need to make sure that all our remote users are secure. Whether they're dialing in from home, whether they're traveling, they're dialing from a hotel, a restaurant, how do we ensure that they are there, that no one can get in and compromise our data? So we took a look at the Radius server, which allows us for multiple types of logins, whether it's a VPN, a wireless point, or a dial-up. It allows all different kinds of information. We reviewed the RAS. The RAS is remote for access through the internet and dial-up. So it's slightly different, but it allows that access into it. We had the terminal access control, which was a Cisco protocol. And again, it's mostly primarily used for dial-ups and internet. No matter what type of system method we use, you always have to have authentication, authorization, and those two are mandatory. And then we have the accounting process. Accounting is how long that person's been logged in. So we can use that for different purposes. Are they staying logged in too long? We can limit when they're logged in also. So if they're only supposed to work 8 to 5, we can limit that. If it's a consultant, he's only can be on for 3 hours, we can limit the time that they have on there. Can also use it for billing purposes. That's what we used to do where I worked. We let the person log on, they'd log in, and then we'd bill X amount of time to that department so that they knew where their employees were working. And the managers used it to say, hey, this person's logged in for 3 hours, they're supposed to be 5. So there's some other things with that accounting that's useful. Now, can you tell if they're working? Well, that's a different issue. We're not going there. That gets in that whole behavior thing. But I could tell you it's becoming more and more common for workers to log in from home. With high-speed internet technology today, there's almost no need to go into the office. Companies can get smaller office spaces, save them money. You use then you get into the whole thing. Are we using their computer, or the company's computer? So we have a couple different things that we looked at. And of course, we looked at VPN. It's been around since the 90s. And it's very commonly used nowadays. It punches a hole through the internet and it secures our data. Some best practices we looked at. How do we determine what security level we need? What is the options for that? Appropriate level authentication. Let's see, what else? Accessing the network and ensuring protection. So those are the things that we looked at for week 12. Also, you had your quiz due. You had your discussion question this week, you had your weekly paper this week, a quiz, and your weekly journey, so 4 items. So, don't forget to ask me any questions. Email me if you're late with anything. Please notify me in advance. And remember, ask yourself, what made you smile this week? Have a wonderful day.